Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the WCW Monday Nitro main event of the evening. Tonight, the raging battle between WCW and NWO continues. Tonight, two of the most powerful physical specimens in the sport today are about to meet in this ring. Are you ready? Sacramento, California, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Scott Steiner claimed that he was going to put Goldberg in the hospital beside DDP. And as you might imagine, it didn't take long for the answer to come.
At this time, he's 6'3" and weighs 282 pounds. In the company of his NWO Wolfpack associate, Mr. Buff Bagwell is one of the most physically imposing and powerful human beings ever to climb through the ropes in wrestling history. Representing the reign of terror imposed by the red and black of the NWO Wolfpack on the WCW, his latest victim, DDP, last night at Super Brawl 99. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, here is the master of the Steiner recliner, the man with the biggest guns in wrestling today, Big Poppa Pump, Scott Steiner.
This is really going to be a battle now. I do need to let you know that we do understand that because of the quickness of the turnaround of this verbal contract, it's going to be
Cut the music off.
Will not be for the television belt.
Number one, there's only one Buff in this world, and you ain't got the stuff. There's no reason for you to even be out here anymore because Goldberg's not here. I've searched this building from top to bottom, just like Big Poppa Pump asked me to, and Goldberg's not gonna show. You're not gonna see the sparkles. You're not gonna see Goldberg. So beat it. Now, since I can't beat up Goldberg, why don't some of you white trash get in a ring, because I'm gonna fight somebody.
I don't know if they know something we don't or what's going on here, but
come on, somebody be a man and step in the ring.
We certainly expected Goldberg to. We'll stay. Hang on here.
Yeah, how about you, man? You've been talking trash all night. Get in here. Come on. Now's your chance. Come on. What is stopping you? Come on.
Fans, I don't.
Just like WCW, you're all scared. That's the man's music.
That sure is. Thought he wasn't coming out, guys.
Now those are two faces that look scared to me, gentlemen.
I guess Goldberg is in the house.
We'll know in a moment if we see him come out through that exit way.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the house. He's in your backyard. He's in your garage. He's in your will.
Making his entrance to the ring, weighing in at 291 1/4 pounds, 6 feet 4, from Dawsonville, Georgia, the man with 174 victories without a loss, who was robbed of his title for his only defeat. The man who has since won 18 straight for his current total of 192 victories. The man known for the power spear to inverted lift, body slam, and pin. The man with a cult following like no other in the sport today. The man ready to take on all comers to get back his title. The man is the former heavyweight champion of the world. The man is Goldberg.
He will face anyone, anywhere, anytime, including Big Poppa, who tonight got his wish, much like Bigelow got his wish last night. You gotta agree, wrestling fans all around the world, we got two of the biggest and the strongest in our sport one-on-one here.
Nose-to-nose meeting between the two. Goldberg representing World Championship Wrestling and everyone that has been pushed around by Big Poppa Scott Steiner.
Goldberg look tired to you?
No.
And I don't think we're going to see him in the Steiner recliner.
Back into the corner, Johnny Boone has the unenviable task of calling this one. And Steiner's got him caught in the corner. Big Poppa Pump's going to try an early advantage. Forget about it. No, wait a minute. Steiner showing an abundance of quickness. Sends Goldberg to the top turnbuckle. It was a wake-up call.
One I don't think Steiner wanted to get.
Yeah, the alarm clock just went off.
Oh, what a struggle. What a titanic battle we've got there. To the face.
Goldberg to the mount, raining down right hands to the head of Big Poppa Pump.
All right, fans, I apologize. We do have to take a commercial break. The tape machines are rolling.
Whoa.
You gotta come back.
Slam him! Slam him! Slam him!
Wait a minute, don't go anyplace. Stay right here, don't anybody listen to me.
We welcome you back to the struggle. That's our main event on Monday Nitro. Goldberg has completely dominated this thing as we expected. And he is, well, Steiner wants timeout.
More of the same during the commercial break. Big Poppa Pump Scott Steiner totally in retreat. And look at that, out to the apron for the break.
Hey, Steiner, Goldberg's your hookup.
Oh, we hear you.
Yeah, scream if you hear us. Bob Bagwell, he's disappeared.
He may be just about ready to get back in the ring, but by the looks of it, he's ready for the Kentucky Derby.
Meanwhile, it was a great diversionary tactic because on the way around, it was Steiner who caught Goldberg. Goldberg, who this past week on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno on NBC, made the talent the world heard. We've said it before, some guys can talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? There's been no answer to that challenge, and I'm going to even throw in if they'd like to use a taser, we'll give them one if they think they can beat Goldberg. The answer is no. You can't do it.
Listen to this, Shivani. Thousands and thousands of people, probably millions in their homes, are doing the same thing right now. Chanting Goldberg. They want this man up on his feet, and they want to see this man beaten to a pulp.
Steiner went to the low blow. The only thing that got Goldberg down.
Yeah, that last move had NWO written all over it.
Oh my goodness. Down he goes.
What a whiplash he received there.
You're not kidding. And then an elbow drop to go. Here's the cover by Steiner. Oh, he barely got out. He barely got out. The closest we've ever seen, the closest near fall ever to Goldberg.
And what a victory that would have been for Steiner. We can't live with him now. What would he been like to beat Goldberg?
Belly to belly, he just planted Goldberg.
He's no pushover.
Uh-oh.
See?
He's got those wire cutters again.
That's what happened last night. Now, if you joined us last night, and if you're going to see the encore presentation tomorrow and Thursday, you know that he took apart, did Big Poppa pump the turnbuckle pad, and that led to an injury to one Diamond Dallas Page.
That's Bagwell taking Johnny Boone, the referee, and tossing him over the top rope, and he goes back to his job. That one backfired.
Talk about the back, it did backfire.
And now,
Welcome back to the ring, Buff.
he's staring him out of his boots.
He's alive in Sacramento, the man. Get out of town, guys.
Go ahead, go home.
He's too much for anyone.
Who's this? It's Rick Steiner.
The dog-faced gremlin is back.
Rick Steiner, who's been on the show for months.
His brother bragged earlier tonight about putting Rick Steiner in the hospital. But Rick Steiner, oh no.
Did you see him clean their clock?
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has declared your winner is Goldberg.
But the battle's not over.
NWO members out. They just tossed Vince to the ring. They tossed him to the wall.
Stevie Ray actually.
Stevie Ray's the one that tossed him in there.
That's exactly right, and Vince is in there.
Side smear, you haven't seen that before. He's nuts. He's nuts tonight.
Where you going, Vince? Come on back, Vince. Get a piece of Goldberg.
Well, Rick Steiner's back. No doubt about that. Goldberg never left.
There has been so much going down tonight involving your brother who was supposed to help us out here. The man we're watching right now, Big Poppa Pump. I know he doesn't scare you because you're the World Heavyweight Champion, but this man has scared people everywhere tonight, and he will face Goldberg. Here's a man who's on the cover of the latest Iron Man magazine. They talk about his work regiment, his immaculate body. There is no one like Scott Steiner, but he's also a very, very angry man because he feels, Booker T, he should have the world title shot. And I guess not Jeff Jarrett who's got it coming up in New Blood Rising.
Is he wearing a cyclone fence on his head? Excuse me, Booker.
You know, Tony, fear is the method to all this guy's madness. And one thing he doesn't do, I don't fear him. I don't fear nobody in this business, and I'm gonna prove it in the months to come here in WCW. World Heavyweight Champ, Booker T.
You shouldn't fear anybody. You're the World Heavyweight Champion, Booker.
Here's another guy right here, speaking of fear.
I wonder what's going through the mind of Goldberg. Goldberg has literally run through every opponent he's ever met. Scott Steiner does not fear Goldberg. Goldberg does not fear a Scott Steiner. Booker T, WCW champion, watches on. And of course, you were talking to the cat. The cat wanted a bit of your time. Can you tell us exactly what was said in your mind?
You know, right now we got a lot of excitement going on, Tony. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. All right.
This is unbelievable.
This is something
Goldberg, Steiner. Goldberg's usually the guy who's on the edge. Goldberg's usually the guy who is about to go crazy. Goldberg, maybe for the first time ever, is meeting someone just as psychotic as him. Tony, I can't believe this is taking place right here tonight with the world champion, the only man who shouldn't be scared of these guys, sitting next to us. It is a heck of it. Monday Nitro, only it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It's one we're never going to forget. Look at this. Look at this game being played, the mind games. That time Steiner dropped on the outside. He stands on one side, Goldberg stands on the other, and Champ, you seem to like this.
You know, it's heating up right now, Tony.
It really is.
You know, they said it's getting hot. It's going to get a whole lot hotter here tonight. I can promise you that.
This is going to be a train wreck. Well, maybe it won't be quite that artistic. Maybe it will be a little more violent, too, Tony.
Ultimately, Booker, you got to realize both of these men want you. Want what you have around your waist.
And one thing you got to realize, Tony, is I worked 8 years here in WCW to become the heavyweight champion. And like I said, I will go to hell and back before I give up my world heavyweight title. Now, can you feel where I'm coming from?
I don't have to feel it. I've lived it. I've been around all 8 years that you've been here. Booker, you earn what you have right now.
And I appreciate that, Tony. I'm going to keep on doing that here in WCW.
Booker, I may have to hold you to that hell and back promise because you're going to have to meet these guys sooner or later, both of them. That'll be going to hell and back inside a wrestling ring, I'm sure.
It's got to happen, Tony. It's got to happen, and it's going to happen. I can promise you that.
This match has a pay-per-view feel to it. They're standing everywhere. This is Scott Steiner, Big Poppa Pump's backyard, right up the road, Bay City, the Flint area, Michigan. And he forearm, look at that stiff forearm shotting Goldberg. He got Goldberg in the corner where he wanted him, and you knew that Scott Steiner would not back down at all. Sends Goldberg, down goes Goldberg! Down goes Goldberg!
I felt that clothesline before. I felt that Steiner line, and there's nothing nice, I can tell you that.
I know you felt it, but have we ever seen that before?
I've never seen Goldberg get bounced up and down like that. I've never seen clotheslines like Scott Steiner's thrown him before either. And now down goes Steiner! Goldberg with a big forearm shiver across Big Poppa Pump's back. There's a butterfly suplex. These guys are all over each other. Oh, the intensity is unreal. And the cat's in the middle of it. How'd you like to be the cat? I wouldn't.
Scott Steiner holding the lower back, which has been a weak part of his anatomy throughout his career. He has had surgery. He had to take time off. He's going for the spear. Steiner sidestepping Goldberg, had enough presence of mind to put the brakes on. Steiner throws him over the top, and Goldberg crashes. Look at Steiner.
These guys may kill each other. Forget somebody winning, forget somebody losing. These guys may kill each other. Book, I gotta say it. You gotta feel lucky Steiner went after your car and not you.
You know, I sit here and I watch Goldberg, and he reminds me of a Mike Tyson. If he don't get you in the first 5 rounds, the guy is cooked. If he don't get you in the first 5 minutes, Goldberg is cooked. And I'm gonna take this sucker 60 minutes, whatever it takes to win, to keep my goal around my waist.
That's from the world champion Booker T. Let me tell you this. You said, Mark, man, these two may kill each other. I don't know if you can kill these two. These two may just keep going and going and going. And oh, look, my God, look at that. Can you believe what we've just seen?
He threw Scott Steiner around on top of his shoulders like Steiner weighed like 2 pounds instead of 200 plus pounds. Well over 200 pounds.
This is power, no finesse at all. Both these men are treating each other the way they're not used to being treated. How many times has Scott Steiner been handled like this? How many times has Goldberg been handled like this?
This is like Superman against Superman, no kryptonite in sight. How in the name of heaven do you pick a winner?
I have no idea.
2 of the strongest guys in the business. The one thing you gotta question is their endurance.
Belly to belly over the top.
This could be it right here.
This is incredible.
This could be it right here.
This is not the X-Men, but these guys are like mutants.
This has gotta be it. It's all over with. Goldberg is finished.
Goldberg is in trouble. Goldberg, wait a minute. But no, the count said no. Break the hold. The count would not let Steiner. Wait a minute. Where's the world champion going?
The recliner was out now. That's why the cat made him break the hold. Booker T leaving the broadcast location. What's he gonna do?
I don't know, but I'll tell you, Goldberg is in trouble. That recliner now. The world champion. Here we go. This is what Steiner wanted. This is what he's wanted for now 2 weeks. Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner, who's been like a man possessed because he wants only one man, that is. Oh, my God. He went through Booker.
Booker's quickness paying off there. Booker's quickness getting him out of a tight spot. Oh.
Booker nailed Goldberg with a Harlem sidekick. A spear to Steiner. The Harlem sidekick to go. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh, the Sexecutioner.
Look at the face of Booker T. Out of nowhere. We've not seen him since Bash of the Beach.
This ain't good news for Mr. Steiner or Mr. Goldberg. The Sexecutioner looks armed and ready.
He's got revenge on his mind because they're 2 men and they're both laying in the ring.
Wait, is he going after Booker? Is he going to go after the world champ? Nash wants the world belt. No, he's going after Goldberg.
He's going to settle a personal issue. Goldberg, who beat him at Bash of the Beach, voided the contract of Scott Hall, and look out, my God. And here's the man who stabbed him in the back, Scott Steiner. He's got one for Scott Steiner. Kevin Nash has power walked. Oh, yeah.
Did he just powerbomb Goldberg and Steiner?
Yes, he did.
After the other.
Look at his eyes. He stares at the world champion. He walks away.
Big Sexy is back in the house. He never left, Tony. He never, ever left.
Look in the eyes of the world champion. He knows everybody wants that belt. What a moment we've witnessed.
Okerlund and Scott Steiner.
Has he had his medication?
I'm sure he has. Okay.
He takes it every night till closing time, I think.
I want to tell you guys something. We have had one heck of a time out here tonight, haven't we? We have had a great time.
And we've still got Steiner, Goldberg, and the World Heavyweight Championship match to go.
And we've got a wild night of WCW Monday Nitro scheduled for tomorrow night from Kitchener, Ontario. Can I finish a thought or two without you jumping in?
Go ahead, sorry.
Kitchener, Ontario tomorrow. Thank you. I only had a couple of words left. It's like working with my wife.
Tony, talk faster next time. Goldberg is strong. Scott Steiner may be stronger. Goldberg's intense. Scott Steiner may be more intense. Goldberg's crazy, but we all know Steiner is way out there, gone like Pluto, baby. You never know what's going to happen when one of these guys fights somebody else, and you certainly don't know what's going to happen when Scott Steiner and Bill Goldberg fight each other. Scott Steiner having something to say to the Buffalo Bills, and if there's one guy that might could go with those guys, all of them at once, it's Big Poppa Pump.
Yeah, I think the guy coming in could as well, and that's what makes this match so intriguing. Two men are many ways so evenly matched. Two who are proud athletes, who have the drive, who have the strength, the power to win, to be dominant in WCW. They really did not have much of a personal issue until recently, when we all saw back on the 13th of August, the day after New Blood Rising, when Medeja, the freak of Big Poppa Pump, was in the clutches of Goldberg. And that made it very personal for Scott Steiner, like he said to Gene about how he cares about his freaks.
Well, let's not forget also that Scott Steiner put Beth, the girlfriend of Goldberg, in the Steiner recliner, for Pete's sake, on Nitro. It's personal for both men. They have involved freaks, girlfriends, families, accountants, lawyers, you name it. They've been involved. It's going to be settled tonight here at Fall Brawl. No disqualification. There will be a winner. Hey, it's all been tit for tat so far. Every time Goldberg did something to Steiner, Steiner did something right back. It's been an even battle thus far, and it gets settled here tonight. And I'll tell you what, I don't have to remind anybody that ever saw Bill Goldberg play in the NFL that a Sunday in September is his favorite time of year.
We've often asked the question, is there any man alive that can beat Goldberg one-on-one? Could it be Scott Steiner? In a no disqualification, there must be a winner matchup. You can feel it. You can witness it. There's nothing like Goldberg walking to the ring. The human cyborg, impervious to pain. And there he is, and there's the posters, the banners, the pictures of Goldberg for the fans. The Bills love him, they know him, and here he comes to the ring.
That's because Bill knocked them all on their ass when he played in the NFL.
Granted, you might be right. Scott Steiner, a different type of face, nose brace, protective brace, thanks to that lead pipe by Goldberg a few weeks back when Goldberg was on the rampage.
Don't forget, Goldberg has a weakness too. His injured arm is heavily taped up, and you know Big Poppa Pump is going to go right after any and every vulnerability of Bill Goldberg.
Gives Scott Steiner a demonic type look. This face mask.
Yeah, like he needs that to look crazy, Scott. This is monster versus monster. Two men maybe unbeatable except against each other. Handicappers going nuts with this one. No one the prohibitive favorite. It is what we've been waiting for. Scott Steiner finally one-on-one with Goldberg.
What do you think is going through these two magnificent athletes' minds? Looking for the first hit. Steiner has his attention diverted towards the Buffalo Bills. And now, waiting to lock up these two men, and here they go. Oh, like a collision.
We've waited a long time for this one. Here it is, right here, right now.
Two going at it, and Steiner wastes no time. He's going to try to drive Goldberg down. No one's been able to do it. Goldberg ducks low, and he drives his shoulder right through Scott Steiner. Hit his lower back, too. Look at that.
What impact. He hit Scott Steiner from the front, but he drove him into the mat.
Wow! Gorilla press on Scott Steiner!
No one's ever done that to Scott Steiner.
No! Foot shoulder slam, good God!
That's a 290-pound man.
Goldberg threw Steiner around like he was Gary Coleman, for heaven's sakes.
What a series of moves from a pickup to a slam back down.
It's clear that both men want to end this early.
Well, you're not kidding. You're not kidding.
There you see Scott Steiner taking it outside. A little timeout. Goldberg knows there's no timeout. It's still on.
Not a bad move by Steiner, at least to try to regroup. But Goldberg is chasing on the hunt, relentless. Oh, in the first 5 minutes, this has been a war. Everything we expected in 5 minutes.
Against a green rookie, that timeout trick may have worked. Not against a man like Goldberg. Goldberg is on go non-stop. Even if there were timeouts, he wouldn't have recognized it. He wants to dethrone Scott Steiner.
Does it amaze you guys that when you look and you think about Goldberg, he's still only 3 years in the business? Is that amazing? Goldberg goes down hard. Elbow drop Steiner. Mickey J's there in a 2-count. Steiner thought he should have ended it right now. That's a lot of want for Scott Steiner to end it. And Goldberg, as you can see, the right arm, heavily bandaged, heavily taped. I think he's favoring the right arm right now, guys.
Yeah, this is non-stop brutality so far. They packed about 15 minutes worth of violence into 5 minutes, and this could go on for quite a while now that the initial fury has kind of subsided. Well, maybe it hasn't. Oh, what a foot to the face there.
What's left of Scott Steiner's face, it was broken by that lead pipe.
These guys are so juiced up on adrenaline, they don't need a lead pipe now. Oh, there's a butterfly underhook suplex by Goldberg, Tony.
Got him down, and now look at this. Goldberg just driving the fist to the side of the head. Every amount of motion, every amount of drive, you gotta muster it up through your soul to try to kick it into high gear to help you propel to a win. But who is going to win this thing? And how is he going to win? Is it going to be a mistake? Is it going to be his signature move? No! How about that? Face first goes Goldberg.
It's a version of the old diamond cutter from Scott Steiner, and Goldberg has been staggered.
Don't forget, Steiner is wrestling against doctors.
Oh!
Belly-to-belly suplex. There's a cover.
Only got 2.
That orbital bone, doctors haven't cleared Steiner to wrestle. He really is going against doctors' orders in there.
This issue between these two men is taking its toll. Goldberg's arm, Steiner's face, his eyes. Look at Steiner just muscling up. That's raw power.
Oh, look at that. What agility. What power from Goldberg. Good God.
I have never seen power like that. Never.
Covers it 1, 2. It's amazing that he can move like that in the face of an offensive move.
Now Steiner's got to be Steiner. Oh, here we go.
He went that time for the spear. Steiner moved, and I think Goldberg put the brakes on, obviously, before he hit that ring post.
But he did catch the turnbuckle, which will momentarily stagger him. Steiner taking advantage. He's up top, but Goldberg's waiting.
Oh, Goldberg
He caught him and slammed him.
That's unbelievable. He was waiting for him, and Goldberg goes down.
I think Steiner, who never gets overpowered, just has to be stunned by this unbelievable display of strength by Bill Goldberg.
I mean, he is just working on adrenaline. You can tell that Goldberg obviously is subpar physically. He's hurt, but he is now willing himself with these power moves.
They realize what's at stake in this with bragging rights. Who's the toughest man in World Championship Wrestling? We'll find out. Both men fighting for more than the victory. It's the pride and bragging rights and the steel steps. Good God. Steiner just moved those things 2 feet.
And Goldberg's head may have dented the steel steps, Tony.
Medeja! We haven't seen her for over a month, not since the 13th of August.
She's looking none the worse for wear. What's she up to out
Ever
here?
since she was put through a table by Goldberg.
Does that pipe look familiar? Is that the one Goldberg broke Steiner's face with?
She is out behind Scott Steiner right now. With Medeja, it's personal. Oh, the brutality. Look at that chair on the head of Goldberg. across the steel steps. Not only could you see it, you could feel it as it shook the ring post.
This is flesh, blood, and bone. This is Goldberg and Steiner, and that's all it's cracked up to be.
Goldberg.
He has been cracked wide open by those chair shots from Scott Steiner. Now being tied up to the proverbial tree of woe.
It was either chair shot, Scott, or the steps that opened him up.
Good call.
Whatever it is, it has really turned the tide in the favor of Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner, now that he sees he has the forehead opened up, and as he mentioned, he's going for the wind. He's going for the midsection. He's going to drive Goldberg down. But Goldberg, seemingly through all these injuries he has suffered, somehow can will himself to his feet, can get back up. Does he have one more left? Can he battle this power maniac, Scott Steiner?
Well, now it's not just maniac against maniac, it's maniac and freak against maniac.
Scott Steiner
Danger can make a difference.
Danger just walked out, did not get physically involved in the match.
Look at Scott Steiner.
How cocky, trying to show up Goldberg.
I'm surprised Medeja didn't jump under for a quick second.
Medeja's got interest in this too. She was powerbombed through a table. Or suplex through a table, rather, by Goldberg.
This is insane, Tony. These guys are picking each other up. They're picking each other up and throwing each other around. These are the biggest, strongest guys I've ever seen in sports entertainment.
Yeah, nobody can pick up either of these guys like they're picking each other up. This is a once-in-a-lifetime shot right here to see Goldberg and Scott Steiner manhandle. Here we go, the belly to belly.
It landed on his head. Landed on his head. Medeja positions herself around. Hands, Steiner, the pipe. It's no disqualification. There must be a winner. He speared him. He speared him.
And Steiner had the lead pipe. Goldberg knew it. That was his moment.
Where does he get this from?
Oh, yeah.
Where does he get it from?
Oh, no.
What the? It's Vince Russo.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Vince Russo with the baseball bat.
God, he just unloaded on Goldberg.
It is no disqualification.
On the 6th day, Mr. Russo arose from the dead for brain surgery. He's back.
He went into this. He went into this knowing anything goes. And
Get the camera off him.
The man who tried to fire Goldberg to try to get him out because what he didn't want to, and he still get out. He still get out.
He took the baseball bat shots from Vince Russo, and he still got up.
This is incredible. Goldberg was wasted with a baseball bat, and damn it, he's still in it.
How do you finish Goldberg? Can you finish Goldberg?
I don't think you can. Look at that. He's back from the dead. Oh, too many people for Goldberg to contend with. After what went down in New Blood Rising, it has been personal as far as Russo is concerned with Bill Goldberg. Goldberg sent up against the safety rail. He's cut. He's bruised. He's been hit with a baseball bat, and now a table. The lead pipe was in there. The spear stopped the lead pipe, but now what? My God, does he have in mind for Goldberg?
This is anything goes. There has to be a winner. God knows what will happen between now and the end of this match.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, no.
It's got him up. Goldberg at 2
God, security, get Russo out of here, please.
That table exploded. Chips of wood flew everywhere. Formica, whatever it is, that table just blew up.
How can any human being come back from this? How can anybody?
It's a formality now. It's a formality now.
Go,
Come on. Come back from this.
Look at
Don't you
Goldberg.
count him out like that.
You think he should stay down and save his career?
Scott, cover him while you can.
He's going for the Steiner recliner. He said that's it. Goldberg is in position, and this may be all. Can Goldberg fight through this?
Oh, it's locked.
Does he have one more left? Can he do it?
Oh, he's got it cinched in too deep, right across the throat.
If he's got an ounce in him, he'll be able to do it. But does he have that ounce?
He's not giving up.
Look at this.
He's crawling out of the Steiner recliner.
He's not giving up.
Yes. He made it to the ropes, through the pipe, through the table, through the steel steps, through the baseball bat. She kicked off it, and she can do it. Look at this. Look at he maneuvered Steiner. No one's ever done that to Scott Steiner. Oh my God.
He broke the recliner. I think he broke Scotty in half.
Oh, have we ever seen anything like this ever?
Steiner's back up, and after
ringside. Russo is speechless. He thought the baseball bat would have done it. That was years ago.
What's Scott Steiner doing now?
What is Medeja doing now with that lead pipe?
She's poised. Headbutt. He's blocking with headbutts.
No!
Oh, the lead
No!
pipe across the shoulder. Across the back and across the shoulder. And now the baseball bat across the back.
Oh,
and now the
on!
lead pipe in the lower back.
Russo and Medeja are beating Goldberg like a dog.
Like a pinata.
This is too much. This is adding up. This is adding up.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, Tony.
Oh!
He tried to right on his head.
On his head. Oh, on his head. That's 1, 2. No! Oh my God! Goldberg somehow is still alive.
That looks so close, but Scott Steiner not arguing. He's gonna keep going. He smells blood. He sees blood.
He said it's it. I want to tell you, of all the defining moments in Goldberg's career, the wins, the spears, this may be the most defining moment. He's trying to shut out the pain. He's been hit with everything. Bullets. He's been hit with lead pipes. He's been hit with tears.
And he's going to the ropes again.
Look at the face of Russo. That says it all. He is power on his hands and knees, crawling to the rope. He's not human. He's not human. And
out
goes
goes Scott. Out goes Scott Steiner. He has broke the recliner twice in one match.
Goldberg played it right. He kept his chin down to avoid the choke and got out of the recliner.
He just collapsed from exhaustion. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing a classic like we've never before seen. Goldberg to the midsection, throwing the chair.
Oh!
Goldberg.
The neck breaker on Scott Steiner.
On the chair, too, I think.
Oh.
I think he missed the chair. He didn't need it.
Can he get it together enough, though, to cover Scott Steiner? That's the question everybody went to.
Russo!
It's about time.
Do it! There's no DQ! Do it, Bill! Do it! No! God, in the ribs!
In the rib cage. That one on top of the head.
And that's a big, strong man swinging a lead pipe, not a freak. Not Vince Russo. That's the strongest man in the world with the biggest arms, and it's gotta be it.
God. With a steel pipe on a man's skull. And now Goldberg looks, he's out.
He's unconscious.
He cannot even get him up.
He took a lead pipe to the head. How can he not be unconscious?
This is dangerous. The referee better monitor him right now. Yeah, come on. He's out. He's out.
Come on, ring it. Get him out of
It's
there.
over. Scott Steiner wins one of the most physical, one of the most ball-busting matches you'll ever see in your life. Goldberg, please. Goldberg survived. Goldberg.
Mr. Russo's looking good after brain surgery, you gotta say. Scott Steiner earned this win. He needed help, maybe, maybe not, but he certainly earned it, you know, by any means necessary. No DQ, right? No DQ, right?
No DQ. There must be a winner, and there he is. Wait a minute, Disco.
I don't think Disco expected this.
I don't think that's who he meant as his partner from the look on his face, but then again, he always looks that way.
Scott Steiner and Disco Inferno were partners? Well, doesn't look like Disco believes it.
Should introduce my new partner, Scott Steiner.
Hey, Steiner, I know you're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but you're not...
No! Yeah! Duck him up!
Oh, boy. Can we see that replay again?
He threw the duck at us!
Goldberg, you bald-headed bastard!
Uh-oh.
I beat your ass at Fall Brawl! You quit! You stay quit! You attack me from behind! You want to finish it? Get your ass out here right now!
Oh, he's calling Goldberg out! He wants him right now!
Oh, and you know he's coming!
This just turned real serious.
And you know that Goldberg never quit! Never quit! Never gave Vince Russo the document!
Yes, he did! He quit! He quit! Oh, no, he didn't quit, did he?
No! In the flesh and blood!
Like a wise man always said, don't wish for something you sure as hell don't want to come true, Steiner. I'll take your challenge, boy, but tonight, my rules.
What could they be?
One-on-one, no interference, and oh, by the way, since we got that beautiful little cage up there,
That's not so little.
To Goldberg
why
it
don't
is.
we drop it down and I kick your ass in the middle of it? And oh, no ref except for to raise my hand after I kill you.
We got an impromptu cage match. Come on, can you believe that? Can you believe it?
8 days ago, both men's careers changed forever at Fall Brawl. Hang on a minute. Scott Steiner.
Where's he going?
God, they're right.
Scott Steiner right behind us.
Jesus.
And Goldberg right behind him.
They're just feet away. This is brutal. It's inhuman. Almost took Steiner's head off!
There are no boundaries here except for that cage, and I'm not so sure that's a good boundary for these guys. If you joined us for Fall Brawl, you know the meaning of the word physical. One of the greatest matches ever in WCW pay-per-view history. And I'll go on record as saying it now. You're going to see it here, an impromptu cage brawl here on Monday Nitro.
That was intimidating. I don't mind telling you. I don't know how we got out of that without getting maimed.
Almost got caged.
Wow. Steiner and Goldberg Part 2. I thought these guys had learned their lesson at Fall Brawl. Sheer brutality on pay-per-view, and they're bringing it right here to Nitro. They're still not finished. They're not going to be satisfied until somebody is out of the sport permanently.
And right now, I hate to admit this, but Goldberg is eating Scott Steiner alive. Scott Steiner wearing that protective face mask to protect that broken orbital bone, and Goldberg's going right after his face, but Steiner went right after his, well, someplace other than his face. Advantage, Big Poppa Pump.
Yeah, big advantage. Normally in a cage match, the idea is try to escape. But they are not trying to escape this, belly to belly. They are staying within the confines of the cold steel, and they are trying to obliterate each other.
King suplex, Scott Steiner just buried Goldberg with that belly to belly.
I don't know what to make of Steiner trying to leave. I mean, he wanted Goldberg, but then you saw his facial reaction when Goldberg said lower the cage, and he tried to run away, but he got in the cage, and now here comes Goldberg, and he just runs right over.
Hey, he didn't try to run away. He hadn't bargained for the cage. He just wanted to regroup a little bit. Big Poppa Pump's in there, isn't he?
Oh, it's BS, and you know it because Scott Steiner was going to count on someone like Jeff Jarrett or any one of Vince Russo's thugs to come out and watch his back. He can't count on that now. They're locked in the steel cage.
Okay, Scott, I'll tell Big Poppa Pump you said that.
Goldberg going for the face, going for the bones, broken in the face that we talked about. The man Scott Steiner comes right out of the corner. Took his head right off.
Yes, split his head up like a melon. Well, he's not bleeding, but he will be soon. I know it. Come on, Scott.
Just getting his second wind. Scott Steiner again leaps in the air. Look at him. The arrogance.
Oh, the physical conditioning. Look at the peaks.
Absolutely.
Look at the peaks.
You're right on every count.
1 week removed from what was purported to be Goldberg's resignation letter to World Championship Wrestling. Take a look. He's in the ring fighting Big Poppa Pump.
Goldberg slips behind. Remember, his arm is still not 100%. Double underhook, butterfly suplex to take him over and put him down. As you look at the cage, that will later house Vince Russo and Booker T for the WCW title. Gentlemen, Goldberg's appearance here tonight has put a thorn in the side of Vince Russo. You know it. And obviously, Scott Steiner is in the cage.
Which he didn't know. He didn't know he was going to have to be in the cage. And that was a karate blow, I think, that Scott Steiner just used. The martial arts.
Yeah, it was a swift front kick is what it was. Right between, Medeja. How about this, Medeja, who came out moments ago to peel Lamia off of Pamela, has come out now with a lead pipe. What's she going to do?
Medeja's been cleaning house. She's the queen of the lead pipe, and she's inside the cage, man.
She comes right in with a lead pipe. A handoff, and the lead pipe in the jaw.
That was like the Olympics. She handed off the baton, and Scott Steiner's going to win the race now.
Yeah, you're not getting through the last leg. Pounding Goldberg into submission.
Hang on a minute. If you look at the cage door, watching as security, looks like Jimbo Elliott.
He's going for the win here. Steiner And there is Jumbo Elliott. Jumbo right in the face of Steiner, who got his face in there.
And now Goldberg taking advantage. Steiner turned his back on Goldberg, but
Steiner was going for the win, and Elliott prevented Steiner from walking through.
No big deal there. Steiner just went past Elliott and sacked Goldberg. Nothing Jumbo ain't used to.
So now with a lead pipe once again. What does Goldberg have left now? He ducks. And right through the lead pipe, my God.
Oh, that lead pipe hit Scott Steiner on the spear by Goldberg. That was like Goldberg used the lead pipe.
Runs right through the lead pipe, and now Goldberg, after the spear, lead pipe is a moment away. Yes, he walks in.